Bright Tuty. Every student matters.
Here we have to identify the terms, their coefficients for each of the following expression. So let us do one by one all. In the first one, we have to identify the terms. So in the first one, what are the terms? Just see, it has two terms, this and this. So you will write terms are 5xyz square and minus 3zy. These are the two terms. And then we have to tell their coefficients. So coefficients are of the first term xyz square, the coefficient is 5, and of the second one the coefficient is minus 3. Right, for the second one if we solve, it is 1 plus x square. So how many terms do you see? There are three terms, 1, x and x square, and coefficients are, so 1 is a constant term, there is no coefficient for that. This is x, its coefficient is 1. Whenever nothing is written in front of x, we consider it as 1. X square also it is 1. So the coefficients are 1 and 1. In the third part, if we see, the terms are 1, 2 and 3. All three are different, unlike terms, right? So there are three terms in the third part. Terms are 4x square y square, this is the first term. The second term is minus 4x square y square z square, and the third term is z square. So coefficients are, what are the coefficients? 4 of the first term, and of this it is minus 4, and of this it will be, as I told you, when nothing is there in front, it is considered as 1. Clear? So three parts we have done. Let us do the next three parts. So here I am erasing it. In the fourth part, the terms we have to write. So there is one term, PQ, QR and RP. Is there any one same? No. So we have 3 as the first term, minus PQ as the second term, QR as the third term, and minus RP as the fourth term. So there are 4 terms in it. And the coefficients, if we write, so the coefficients are of minus PQ it is minus 1, QR it is 1, and minus RP it is minus 1. In the fifth part, we have these terms, x upon 2, let us write. In the fifth part, how many terms do you see, students? There is first term x upon 2, then y upon 2, and minus xy. There are 3 terms. Okay, coefficients we will write. So of x the coefficient is 1 by 2, of y the coefficient is 1 by 2, and of xy it is minus 1. Let us do the last part now. This is the last part, right? It has just a, it has AB, and it has just B. So there are how many terms? There are 3 different terms, 0.3a, minus 0.6 AB, and 0.5 B. Clear? Now what are the coefficients of it? So coefficients are 0.3, minus 0.6, and 0.5. So these are the coefficients. This is how you're going to identify the terms and the coefficients of those terms. Clear? So from this question, the definition of monomial, binomial, trinomial is going to be more clear to you. So they're asking you to classify them as monomial, binomial, trinomial, and the ones which do not fit into any category, that means those if they don't have 1 term, 2 term or 3 terms. Other than these, if they have any number of terms, those we have to fit in the category of that we have to write separately, like. So I'll make like I will write monomial. Okay, we have to write binomial, we have to write. And what is the third one, students? We have to write trinomial. Okay, and after that we have to write do not fit in these categories. So polynomials which do not fit into any of these categories. So here we will write those. Okay, first one is monomial. So we will just go one by one to all of them, and we will be finalizing it whether it's a monomial, binomial or trinomial, and it is none of them. So the first one has x plus y. How many terms is it using? It is using 2 terms. So x plus y is a binomial. 1000, it is just 1 term, so it's a monomial. Then x plus x square plus x cube plus x to the power 4, it has 4 terms, so it is neither monomial nor binomial nor trinomial. So it is x plus x square plus x cube plus x to the power 4. This does not fit into any of the 3 categories. The next one is 7 plus y plus 5x. How many terms do we see? 3 terms. So it is a trinomial. 7 plus y plus 5x. The next one is 2y minus 3y square. So it is using 2 terms. 2y minus 3y square. Hence it is a binomial. The next one is 2y minus 3y square plus 4y cube. It is using 3 different terms. So it is a trinomial. 2y minus 3y square plus 4y cube. So this is a trinomial. Now 5x minus 4y plus 3xy. This is also using 3 terms. So it is a trinomial. 5x minus 4y plus 3xy. Clear? The next one is 4z minus 15z square. So it is using 2 terms. Hence it is a binomial. Clear? AB plus BC plus CD plus DA. How many terms? 4 terms. So it does not belong to any of the categories like monomial, binomial, trinomial. So we'll write here AB plus BC plus CD plus DA. Right? The next is now PQR. It is just 1 term having 3 variables, but it's a 1 term. The next is P square Q plus PQ square. See both are different. So it is a binomial. We'll write P square Q plus PQ square. And the last one is 2P plus 2Q. This is also using 2 terms. So this is a binomial. Is that clear? This is how we classify the given polynomials in different categories. Let's move to the next question now. Here we have to add these following. So let us do the first part. We have to add AB minus BC. Then second one is BC minus CA. So BC will be written under BC only. Below BC, the like terms will be in the same column. So BC minus CA. Then we have CA minus AB. So AB will be written under AB. So let us just write that. CA we have written below CA, and minus AB. We will write minus AB here. So just solve it. We have to add them. In addition, no sign changing will be there. So just see, minus CA plus CA is 0. Minus BC plus BC is 0. And AB minus AB is 0. So the answer that we get is 0 for the first part. Clear? Let us do the second part now. Okay, in the second part we have A minus B plus AB. This is the first one. The second is B minus C. So B will be written here. Okay, minus C will be written separately because it is not there in the first one, and plus BC. Plus BC. Then the next one is C. So C will be written here C. Minus A will be written below A, plus AC. So plus AC will be written separately. Let us add them. AC will be written as it is with the sign. BC will also be written. Minus C and C, they will get cancelled up. That means it is 0. There is no need to write that. Then we have plus AB. Okay. And minus B and B, they will get cancelled. They will get cancelled. These are zeros. So we just have the answer as AB plus BC plus AC. Right? So this is our answer. So this is how we add the given polynomials. Let us try the third one now. In the third one we have 2p square q square minus 3pq plus 4. The second one is here. We have 5. I have written it here. 7pq will be written under the term consisting of PQ. So it is minus 3PQ, we'll write plus 7PQ. And 5 is of plus, so I am writing plus here, and minus 3p square q square, so minus 3p square q square. This is how we are going to form the columns by keeping them in the same column, the like terms. So now we are going to add them. Just to see, 4 and 5 will be 9. Okay, plus 7x plus 7pq minus 3pq. So 7 minus 3 is 4. The sign will be of plus because 7 is greater here. So plus 4pq. And here 2p square minus q 2p square q square minus 3p square q square. We will be left with minus p square q square. This will be the answer. Why I am taking a negative sign here? Because 3 is greater. Plus minus is minus, but we take the sign of the greater number. Is that clear? So now we are going to try the fourth part of it. In the fourth part, we have to solve L square plus m square. This is the first, as you can see. The second is m square plus n square. M square plus n square. The next is n square plus l square. N square and l square will be written below l square. Okay, then we have, so n square is of plus, l square is also of plus. Then we have the next one is 2lm, 2mn, 2nl. So these are all different. So we will write plus 2lm plus 2mn plus 2nl. Let us add them. Okay, so 2nl plus 2mn plus 2lm. This will be written n square plus n square is plus 2n square. M square plus m square is 2m square. And l square plus l square is 2l square. So this will be your answer after adding these four polynomials given to us. Right, so addition of polynomials is clear. Just see, the like terms should be written below one another. Let's move ahead and do one more question. So this question is based on the subtraction. I told you whatever is written after from, that will come up first. From that you have to subtract the previous one. So let us try A part. So we'll write after from this is there. We have to subtract from this 12a minus 9ab plus 5b minus 3. These are the four terms in it. And we have to subtract 4a minus 7ab plus 3b plus 12 from this. So because we are subtracting, the sign of all the terms in the second expression will change. 4 is of plus, it will become of minus. Minus 7 will become plus. Plus 3b will become minus 3b. Plus 12 will become minus 12, right? So you just change the sign and show it into the circle, right? So it is clearly understood that which is the sign that you have changed. Now see, minus 12 and minus 3, that is minus 15. So 5 minus 3b, 5b minus 3b will give you 2b, and that 2 of plus because 5 is greater here. Then minus 9ab and plus 7ab will give us minus 2ab. Sign is of minus because 9 is greater here. Then 12a minus 4a will give us 8a. 8a will be of plus because 12 is of plus, it is a greater number. So this will be the answer for the first part. Now the second part, okay, in the B part, we have been given we have to subtract 3xy minus 5yz minus 7zx from this. So let us write whatever is there after from that first, because from this we have to subtract 5xy minus 2yz minus 2zx plus 10xyz, and we have to subtract what from it? We have to subtract 3xy plus 5yz minus 7zx, right? So these signs will change. This will be minus, this will be minus, this will be plus. So this will remain plus 10xyz because for the first expression the sign remains the same. Then we have plus 7zx and minus 2zx. So from plus 7 minus 2 you do, you're going to get plus 5. Plus 5zx. Then we have minus 5 minus 2 gives us minus 7yz, and 5 minus 3 gives us 2. 2xy will be here. Clear? So this is how you're going to subtract these two polynomials. Let us try the last part, which is the third part with us. In the third part, we have to subtract this from the second one. Let us write the second one first. So 18 minus 3p minus 11q plus 5pq minus 2pq square plus 5p square q. Now from it 4p square q will come up here. It is of plus 4p square q. Then we have minus 3pq. So minus 3pq will come under this. Then we have plus 5pq square plus 5pq square under the same like term. Minus 8p. After 5 we have minus 8p, and we have plus 7q. Plus 7q will come up here and minus 10 will come here. Right? So we are going to subtract now. So for subtraction the signs are going to get changed. It will be plus, it will also be plus, it will be minus, it will be plus, it will be minus, it will be minus. Let us start from end. So we have 5p square q minus 4p square q. We will just be left with plus p square q. Then minus 2pq square minus 5pq square. So gives us minus 7pq square. Minus minus is plus, but the sign comes of minus. Then 5pq plus 3pq gives us 8pq. Minus 11q minus 7q becomes minus 18q. Okay, minus 3p plus 8p gives us plus 5p. And 18 plus 10. 18 plus 10 is how much? 28. So this will be the answer for this part. Clear? We have done the subtraction. So I think this method of adding and subtracting the polynomials or the expressions is quite clear now. We have done plenty of questions for this, right?